Hello and welcome to another Blue-White Familiars video. I've been messing around with familiars lately, trying to figure out what kind of list I like, and there's been kind of a lot of aggro, not a ton of Fae, and I think what I want to do now is play a cantrip list. First of all, I have to make it swaggier, but here with all of the cantrips, we have just an unbelievable ability to see cards and keep churning through our deck, trying to make sure that we see the best things as possible. With the 8 cantrip list, what I had found before was that it was kind of lacking a long game. So what I'm doing here is I'm playing 2 Behold the Multiverse. These cards have Foretell for 1 and a blue, so during your turn you can exile them, and then you can play it at any time later, as long as it's not that turn. So what is going on here is that we're just going to jam and have a lot of card quality and then try to overwhelm our opponents. Otherwise, the mana base has been the same that I've been playing before. I've decided to play 1 Cleric over the 4th Faithful, and that also takes the slot here that would normally be an Echoing Truth. So it's nice to have this thing that's kind of good for lots of different matches. The counterspell suite is the same with 2 prohibits and a counterspell. Counterspell is there to lock the opponent out with Ephemerate and Archaeomancer. And we just have these 3 Seagate Oracles, so I can get more Behold the Multiverse here. The same Ephemerate Flicker suite as before, and the rest of the creatures are the same. Oops. See, Behold the Multiverse is there. Sideboard, we're playing 4 Hydros because we want to beat on Burn, and Kiln Fiend is a problem. I'm playing 3 Negates here because of land destruction. 4 Dust to Dust for Affinity, same with the Revoke Existence, just go really hard on them, and then 2 Last Breath as my catch-all removal spells. So I think that covers everything. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you in the matches. Here we are in match 1 versus Scoons. Tends to play lots of different decks, sometimes Cycle Storm, so that's kind of scary for me. But this is an okay hand, so I'm going to keep it. I'm going to lead on the Evolving Wilds and go into the end of turn. Red, Star, so probably Mogwarts. Going for Island. We're just going to Ponder, play the Chancery. Alright, so here we're going to play out Familiar into Preordain, trying to set up our hand. So I don't want the Preordain because I can Muldrift or Ephemerate. Looking for a counterspell. Any counterspell would be really good, would put me in a good position. Let's see what he's got. Matron. So that means there's the possibility of winning next turn. Snap. We can go Drifter, Snap Drifter. That untaps all our mana. And we can do it again. All right, one more time, looking for a counterspell. Didn't find it. Okay, so what's the plan? Drifter, Ephemerate sees 4 cards. Ponder sees the top 3. I'll do that. Ponder. Any order, yes. All right, bummer. Let's see it, Oracle. Found a counterspell. Not gonna be good enough. All right, hopefully we're not dead. We're gonna discard a land and I guess 1 Muldrifter. Having this for instant speed interaction would be good. Faithless Looting, so they probably don't have it this turn. They have the Putrid in hand. No red mana right now. If we're not dead, we're going to cycle for an island and then go probably Mancer for snap something, and then hold up. Counterspell, Ephemerate, counterspell. Another Matron. Okay, so that's all their mana this turn. We can yield until next end step. I guess we could have just cycled now, but I like to do it at the end step so that everybody's done with all their stuff before we cycle. In paper, I would just cycle right now while they're searching up. To go in for a second Putrid in case I have an interaction, I guess. So we're going to go Archaeomancer, get Snap. Is that enough? What does that do? 1, 2. No, that's not enough, I guess. Well, we'll get Snap anyway. We can go ahead and attack. Going to snap this. Guess we just see what happens. Wellspring. So if they tap out with the Putrid Goblin, I could snap it and then cast Behold. Okay, back to hand. Okay, we're doing things. We have Prohibit and Counterspell now. Grab Plains. I can definitely discard this Ponder. I feel pretty protected. I have a lot of counters. Faithless Looting. Probably want to Ephemerate for the snaps, I guess. Wellspring. They kept the 2 Peaches in hand. So we get the snap. Go ahead and cast Behold. I just need more mana so that I can get the Mulldrifter down and start attacking. Faithful doesn't matter. If I find a Chancery, okay. No. Not that. Okay, let's play this. Pick this up. Snap the Drifter. Attack. Can Ephemerate. So I need to probably Ephemerate for snap. Trying to think it through, but I didn't. Oh man. I guess I'll play the Seagate Oracle. There's a familiar. Okay, so this is Infinite Life. Faithful. Play the familiar. I don't think I'll scoop to that. I can play familiar and Ephemerate here for snap. Play this. Snap this. Faithful. Flicker. Okay. So that's, we can then go prohibit plus flicker for prohibit. Or we can just make a ton of life, but it doesn't really matter. Prospector. The only thing I'm going to counter right now is the first day of class. Sorry. I guess that deserves a counter. So he still has to play Prospector. Okay, Chromatic Star comes out. Two Putreds in hand still? Yes. Okay. All right. Put this up here. Oops. Let's try to play fast. All right. Land. Ephemerate for prohibit. Cast Seagate Oracle. Seagate Oracle. Guess we just go Drifter Ephemerate. We have enough to go ahead and just do everything. Interesting. Okay. This Cleric is interesting. What I was thinking, that we can use the Cleric to eat their graveyard. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. So it'll basically just be over because we can flicker the Cleric. Alright, 2 Putreds in hand. Cycle for black. 6 cards, so there's 4 unknowns. 5 unknowns. Counter. Okay. Tap land. Prospector. Okay, let's get busy doing stuff now. So I prohibited there because I didn't want to lose the flicker. Alright, there's so much going on. I gotta get rid of the Faithfuls on board. Alright, play this. Play Archaeomancer. Get back Snap. Snap this. Ephemerate. Get back Snap. Snap this one. And we built up a lot of mana. And we can play Cleric. Exile. Looting. And cast a Mulldrifter. Okay. We just had so much going on. They didn't have the speed. So I like all of the one pip things. We don't really need these. Behold's good because it's instant speed. So let's see what we can do. Bring all these in. Snap's like not that good. Can probably get rid of a Familiar. No, because I need those for those. Hey, let's get rid of this Dawnbringer Cleric. I don't like it that much. Yeah, it's okay. So the idea here is to just keep slowly building out our mana base until we can attack and win. Okay, this is not good enough because we don't have any colors. That's pretty good. I'm gonna put back a ponder. Lead on ponder so we can see what the top is. Okay, I like these. If they played a putrid here, I would exile it. So they discard Swamp Star. Seems like they're probably going to duress me then. Yep. Probably takes the last breath. Yep. Okay. Familiar. I could have played land and then held up for Hydroblast, but I don't think they can kill me this turn. So we're going to be drawing into the Archaeomancer. Okay. 3 cards in hand. Ponder. So I'm going to keep one island and not the other. Alright, if they have it, they have it. Nope, they don't. We're going to get our Hydroblast back. F6. We're trying to increase the amount of cards they have to be able to resolve their combo. So if they duress me right now, I'll blow up the Prospector, I think. Okay, we have 2 counters in hand, so we're just looking for land. Ephemerate's pretty good. I still need a land. I'll put the Multi-Drifter on the bottom and get the Ephemerate, and then I'm going to attack. Okay, take 1. So now I have 3 pieces, well, 2 pieces of interaction, and I can get 1 back. Gonna prohibit. Try to reduce their card flow. So they'd have to have black mana. Alright, I think we are going to win. Get back prohibit. Alright, good games. Welcome to round 2 versus Gizzards. I think they play aggro style decks. I'm going to lead on Evolving Wild so I can get the Faithful down, assuming that I can get a Cantrip, or if they're playing Fae, and they're playing Fae, so that's a good spot to be in. Faithful, land, 6, F6. So here we're going to lead with Faithful and see if they can counter it, and if they do, we'll just counter back. It's perfect. The best would be if they tapped out here. Doesn't look like they're going to do that. Bolt on Muldrifter would be a not very fun time. This turn. Let's see if they have a ninja. They did not. That's a surprise. We're just going to get an island, and I'm afraid of a counterspell, so I'm not going to play it, or play the Mulldrifter, but I am going to play Archaeomancer for counterspell. They'll have to counter this. Okay. They brainstorm looking for a counterspell. Didn't find it. Okay, so let's just have removal spells in hand. Archaeomancer down. Didn't shuffle, so they didn't find a counterspell. So I think we just want to slam the Mulldrifter. Now we have two, so definitely. Mulldrifter resolves. Chancery is great. We're going to pick up the planes. And Mulldrifter will die. That's fine. Not really too worried about that. Preordained, so now they have the opportunity to draw into a counterspell. We can... two cards on top. Attacking. Not a ninja, though. That's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can cast a counterspell, but they might have counterspell plus spell sorter sprite, so I'm not going to. With the 8 cantrip list, you have to be a lot more careful about playing into counters. Because if you run out of action, you're super dead. Top decking is not as good when you can just have any card get countered by spell sorter sprite. Alright, So let's lead on evoking the Mulldrifter. Because we can counter the counterspell, then counter the spell sorter sprite, but it looks like they're not going to counter. Let's try snapping the Mulldrifter. See if they have an interactive spell. Now we can try snapping this spell sorter sprite. I have another spell sorter sprite, so I'm just going to ephemerate the Mulldrifter. Do they have another bolt? Yes. Okay. Dispel. There's the bolt. Okay. So we did a lot of stuff. We are going to play Mortuary Mire to get back the Mulldrifter, and then Archaeomancer for the Ephemerate. Take 3. Assuming ninja. Finally, they have a ninja. Okay. But that's fine. They have 3 mana open. Play Archaeomancer. Get back Ephemerate. Play Mortuary Mire. Get back Mulldrifter. I think I'm going to try to Ephemerate now. They have a Dispel. Okay. 6. I mean, I wasn't beating that anyway, but if they untapped with more mana, I don't think I would beat that. We're just going to block if we can, and let's see if they have another ninja. No other ninja. Cast Mulldrifter. Damn it. Poop. Play land. Pass. That's exactly what I was talking about. And we're just hoping they don't have anything right now for a few turns. But if they don't play anything, then they probably do have something. Damn. Echoing Truce the Ninja. Two cards in hand. I'm gonna attack. Play on my island. Okay, they just have a land in hand. All right, take two. I guess now I can play the Dawnbringer Cleric, but probably doesn't matter. If they'd bid on it, I could have snapped the Archaeomancer to get back Ephemerate, because they did play a land, so they might have another land in hand. Spellsetter and two unknowns. Does not play a land. Take two. Ponder. Okay, so we're going to try to store up a bunch of spells. Make them blink first. They play a land. Okay, so they have Sprite plus two unknowns. Seagate Oracle. Still Sprite plus two unknowns. I guess now might be a good turn. So I'm gonna wait. Because I could like ponder into Seagate Oracle. Cast Augur. See if he whiffs. And Spell Pierce. Okay, good. That doesn't have text right now. Alright, so we're looking for Behold. So we can ponder plus cycle. Gonna spell setter. Okay. Seagate Oracle. Only used one counter spell so far. Okay, so the Seagate Oracle resolves, which is better than having the ponder resolve, but we found just a familiar here, which is not the greatest. So let's just play the familiar out. Then we'll cycle end step, I guess. Sorry. A little congested today. Sorry about that. Okay. Land. Take three. No ninja. Grab an island. Cast Preordain. Preordain resolves, and we don't want these. Prohibit. Okay. We're getting closer. They have three cards in hand. I have no idea what they are. So that was a misclick. Just clicking too fast. Preordain again. We're looking for Behold the Multiverse or a Muldrifter. Cast Muldrifter. Sweet. Okay. Just cast Ponder. Don't need the Faithful on board. So I know they have Spell Pierce. Let's go Faithful. Foretell. We'll just pay the mana up front. Okay, so they drew an action spell, and they don't attack. And we draw Flicker, so just go ahead and cast Behold. I have Moldrifter. Bottom, top. Cast Seagate Oracle. Probably should have cast Ponder first there. Oh god. Alright. Got a little crazy. Ponder. We'll cast the Behold now. We're going to go top. Land. Pick up Mortuary Mire. And we're going to play out Seagate Oracle. And now I think we're ahead. Moldrifter. So we can Mortuary Mire back our Chaomancer, and then we can have Flicker Lock. Alright. They're gonna pass. Okay. Mortuary Mire. Get back our Chaomancer. Yes. Cast Moldrifter. Probably should have floated mana differently, but it is what it is. Cast our Chaomancer. Now we have 2 Flickers, 2 Prohibits. And I think that's going to be the game. We're going to go Counterspell. We have to play around Spell Pierce. Get back Prohibit. And we're going to pass or attack. Attack. Now the plan is to get back the Moldrifters and beat them. Okay. Upkeep, my turn, set, stop. Okay, so we're going to go Flicker these 2. Counter. I imagine that they're holding on to removal spells here. Counter again. Alright, we got it. For sideboarding here, I don't think the Dawnbringer Cleric matters, and I don't think I want the counter spell, but I do want the Hydroblasts. And I do want the Last Breaths. We have 3 cards extra. Usually I will remove 1 snap. So we have to basically try to not get ninja'd. So I don't think I can remove a Faithful. I already removed this Cleric here. I can maybe remove a Ponder. Let's go Ponder, Ephemerate, Snap. So this is 5 ways to deal with Ninja. A bunch of blockers. Beholds. Alright, we have turn 2 Prohibit, but no blocker. I'm going to keep it anyway. Alright, they have turn 2 Ninja. Bad News Bears. We're going to look for a Faithful. I don't want the other land. Oh wow. Hacker. That's not expected. So we're just going to play out the Faithful here. And hope it doesn't... Well, we don't have to block this hacker because it's just a loot. And I'd like to keep it alive because Bolt would kill it. And they would decline to attack. So that tells me they didn't have Bolt in hand. I'm going to preordain. See if I can eat a Spellstar Sprite. I cannot, but lands would be good. I want lands, I guess. I guess I should have kept that Ash Barrens. So a spread here would be bad. They're gonna get in. Is there another ninja in my future? No. Don't think I can do anything. I want to play the familiar, but I can't land it. I guess I could end step snap this and then play the familiar. They'd have to have a counterspell. Okay. Now we get to land our familiar. Still not drawing lands. I have actually all my counterspells. Missed on one prohibit. So if they're playing Hacker, that might mean they're not playing the Monarch. Don't know. Getting in. I take 2. I will play familiar. I have to have another Spellstar Sprite, which I have a prohibit for. Okay. So on my next turn, if they tap low, I can actually, I guess I'm just gonna Hydroblast this. It's fine. Got some counters on their hand. I was gonna say I could like double flicker to play Arcanemancer. Still, okay, so they got another ninja. Alright, we're making land drops now. Trying to save the prohibit for the Spellstar Sprite. Seer. Okay. Block. It's a strange attack. I think they just thought it was a flyer. We're gonna go land, Arcanemancer. So they have a counterspell here. I can double flicker, untap these two, and play counterspell, and then get back flicker, and then hold 2 Hydroblasts. Or I'll just prohibit, and then get prohibit back. Very low land count game here. No, they have the opportunity to bolt my stuff. Okay. Relic. Alright. I'm gonna cast this Behold. Behold the multiverse. Counter. Counter. Behold. Bottom, top, land. Okay, so we're gonna hold the Hydroblast. The multiverse is here. Augur. This faithful is keeping us very alive. Okay. Do they have a ninja? That would tap them out of relic. No ninja. Hey ninja, ho ninja. We'll go with ponder. I'm gonna play the Chancery. I'm gonna foretell this and play the Chancery. Pick up this land. It's kind of a hard decision, actually. Like, how to play that out. Two. Okay. Augur. No cards. So this will tap them down if I play it now. So if they have Pyro, I can Hydro, and then they have to have a Spellstar Sprite. Don't want this. Think I don't want that right now. Snaps. Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna snap the Mancer and attempt to get back at Behold. Snap it again. So if they crack the Relic here, I think that I just flicker and get the Behold back. They're gonna let me have it. Ooh, that's the nuts. Okay, okay. 3 cards in hand for opponent. They're gonna attack with everything. So we are going to block their value creatures and one of the ninjas. Now they could ninja a ninja, but I'm afraid of the rebuy. They discard a Fairy Seer. Okay. Island. Cast Muldrifter. Brainstorm. Could be a Pyroblast, so then I'll Hydroblast, and then they have to counterspell. They go for a counterspell. Okay. So we're gonna try it again. And this is gonna resolve. Okay. And I'm not gonna attack. Now we're almost to the point where we can work through the Relic, because we can Ephemerate for stuff, and then Flicker. Or we can like Flicker and then Ephemerate for Flicker and Flicker. Red Blast. So I have the Hydro for the Red Blast. 2 cards in hand. Okay. Eat a Cantrip. They decide not to attack. I'm going to play a Seagate first. Another Muldrifter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast Mill Drifter. Hydroblast. Alright, we got it. Sweet. Okay, round 3 versus Carves. I don't have any idea what he's playing. We're going to lead on Island, or Evolving Wilds into Island. Okay, they have an Island, Preordained. So it could be Fae, could be Delver, could be Tribe. Alright, not getting any Cantrip there's not great. I don't have to discard the hand size. I guess I can discard the Ephemerate. Ephemerate's not good in a Spellster Sprite world. It's not good yet. Maybe I want to discard the land. It's hard to say. In a blue mirror, you generally want to try to make land drops. Ponder. Okay, probably Izzet Fae. Yes. So we're going to go Familiar, hold that Prohibit. Okay. The Prohibit's going to hopefully eat the Lightning Bolt, and then they'll Ninja, and then I can Familiar, Arcane Mancer, get back Ephemerate, get back Prohibit somehow. Looks like I should have discarded the land. Okay, holding a Prohibit. Okay, that's for that, as expected. Okay, 3 cards in hand. No Ninja, so I will attempt to Seagate Oracle. They'd have to have Counterspell. And nope. So we'll get another Prohibit land. Prohibit's not live right now, but it'll be live to cover the Stonescape Familiar. And Monarch. Alright. Okay, so what do we do? I think we just Familiar into Arcane Mancer for Prohibit, for Ephemerate. Or Familiar for, yeah, okay, so let's go Familiar, Mancer, get back Prohibit. Three cards in hand. So I have 2 counters. I can Arcane Mancer for Ephemerate to Seagate Oracle. And then hopefully that'll be enough to keep you in the game. Oops. Land. Get Ephemerate. Ephemerate to Seagate Oracle. Oh no. I thought I was floating white. 1 card or 1 land. Yikes. Okay. Preordained, looking for a snap. I'm playing that out anyway. And then we're going to ephemerate on their turn, I guess on their upkeep. This is definitely tough. I'll grab Bolus, we're going to ephemerate here. I have 2 counter spells. I'll take the familiar. We want to also be drawing a lot of cards per turn. We are looking for a flicker now. So this might start a fight here. Get back ephemerate. Okay, we have a Moldrifter. So if I play this, if I play the familiar right now, I can play Drifter, just hardcast Drifter, and then have double counter. Okay. And that's pretty good. But I think we just get another island and pass. And if we untap Unscathed, I think we're gonna beat down 1 AK. Yeah, I'm gonna let that die. Fairy. It's gonna get in and not get in. Okay. Drawing a lot of cards. Okay, I found Flicker. I just gonna ephemerate here. I guess right now what we want to have is, okay, Spellsitter Sprite, counter. Counter. Did we get there? Take the Seagate Oracle and attempt to get back my prohibits. Yes. Trying to figure out if I want to play the Seagate Oracle or not. Did I play Landstern? No. Take the Moldrifter. Okay. So we can't die from damage. We beat 2 Spellstutter Sprites. They only have 1 left in their deck. I'll grab Bolus. Counterspell. Okay. So we can beat that. We have 2 counterspells. Attack. Are they a ninja? No ninja. Draws a card. Okay, we got there. Now in this one, The Hydroblast is more important because of the Monarch, but it's going to be basically the same. 2 Last Breaths, take out 1 Ponder. Okay, this hand seems fine. So here we have Island, cycle for Familiar, cycle for Plains, and then turn 2 Snap plus Familiar. See if that's good. Alright. I think that's what we want to do. Actually, I'm going to look for land. Ghostly Flicker, Last Breath. So I get the island, and I have Last Breath up for the next turn. Go island, cycle for plains, preordain. I don't need the flicker right now. Let's see what they do. If they top, I'm tempted to just snap it and then play the... Okay, they went top. So we can go snap. This stops them from ninjaing next turn. What are they gonna do? The crazy thing if they had like a gut shot? That'd be nuts. So we get lands for our land drops. We got a snap for interaction. We have the Last Breath here. If they have well, I don't expect them to have just the Fairseer, but maybe. Ooh, they're really counting on that Fairseer. Let's see the top again. Top. Preordain. Alright, so I'm going to Last Breath this. And then next turn I can Sunscape Familiar, Snap, Behold if they Monarch. They'd have to have a Dispel here, not just a Pyroblast. I kind of expect a Pyroblast. We're going to Foretell. And then if they Spell Stutter, I'm going to Last Breath it. Preordain. So they could Pyro here. I think it's good to play it on their end step. So I'm just going to play it. Probably going to counter it though. Okay, it's been countered. So we're going to go Sunscape Familiar into Seagate Oracle. They'd have to Pyro the Seagate Oracle. We're looking for a land. Chancery would be really good. Just Bolt the Familiar. Okay. Hydroblast would be good. Familiar, I think, is fine. Yeah. 4 cards in hand for the opponent. 3 cards in hand. And they're going to crack it right now. So they're probably going to do some scrying action. No, they don't. Okay. So we play out the Familiar. Nothing. Okay, attack. Alright. Finally some damage has been dealt. We're slightly ahead on cards. We have Hydroblast and Prohibit. So I'm going to snap this. Counter. Now I'm going to Last Breath the Spellstutter Sprite. Plays around Pyro. Okay. Okay, they have the Monarch. Not unexpected. And if we get a land, we can play the Muldrifter, but we're gonna have to play it anyway. Shit. Do we have it? What a sketchy turn. AK draws a card. AK plus Monarch, so brutal. Get in for 5. Command. Okay, so he's trying to have backup counterspell. Have to try to counter. What is going on? Damn. So, I don't think I have any good spells here. Mancer. Faithful. Mancer. And then I think Pre-Harnain. Play 2 counterspells. Oh man. Yikes. I guess I could have had infinite life or whatever, but I don't think that would have worked out. We just got beat down by the Monarch. We would have to just like top deck something awesome. So this is a position where deep analysis is much better. And I think I'm just going to concede, but we'll see. Yep. So the consideration is to potentially remove the Faithful for more action spells. I think that's going to be okay. Like, we be a little bit more aggressive on the play. And yeah, you just have to not get monarched. Okay. Playing first. I think I'm keeping. We have a lot of value in hand. I think maybe the mistake in the very beginning of the game was discarding the ephemerate and not the island, because if I discarded the island, I would have been able to win. That's probably what it was. Something is weird. It's not like auto-selecting the mana. Some sort of bug. Okay, I think I will just... That time it worked. Maybe it's not working, I don't know. Ponder. That is very strange. So I don't think I want any of these. Okay, so you're supposed to click the mana, pay the mana, and then click the spell, I guess. Maybe that's on purpose. Maybe it's not a bug. Maybe it's a feature. We are going to play Seagate Oracle. Does it get countered? No. I'm going to grab the Archaeomancer. Trying to stay away from lands right now. If they just slam Monarch, we have Muldrifter to respond with. It's not a great response, but it is what it is. An opponent draws 2 with an AK. The only spells they've cast have drawn them a total of 3 cards. All right, 9 cards in hand. I expect them to do something now. They're probably looking for a land. So if they tap out for Monarch, we can ponder twice, looking, well, I guess I can cast a Foretold card and then ponder twice, looking for Hydroblast. They're going to discard the hand size. All right, so that's when we just go land go. They didn't have a, yeah. Attack. Brainstorm. Okay. They're sculpting their hand, making land drops. I'm making land drops as well. We're going to cast a Seagate Oracle. Pile on the pressure. We have 2 damage a turn. 2 whole damage. Okay. Interesting. Play out a familiar. So they'd have to have two sprites or a counterspell. I'm gonna attack. I'm thinking about doing some end step stuff, but I don't know. It's probably not necessary. I don't know how many pyros they play. It's pretty nerve-wracking, honestly. Okay. Taps some mana, untaps the mana. Plays a land. I'm going to attack. Play Faithful. Sprite. Okay. Ponder. Sprite. Yep. Right. Behold. Dispel. That's annoying. Ponder. Preordain. Just getting through some cards and getting the land. Top. Land. Must have a bunch of ninjas in hand. Augur Bolus. Finds. We have two pyros potentially. Brainstorm. Okay. Cast Brainstorm. 4 mana available. I have 2 Muldrifters coming up. I have Archaeomancer. I can lead with Ephemerate right now to draw something out. And then I can cast 2 Muldrifters, but that's not great. Okay, getting in. Does nothing. Let's make them spend their mana. Annoying. I don't like how it's not letting me do that. I like clicking the spell and then doing the thing, because if I tap the mana first and then you click the thing and it goes automatically, you can misclick and then it'll fail. Oh my gosh, they could still have two. Dang. Archaeomancer. For Ephemerate. Okay. Cast Small Drifter. Snap the Seagate Oracle. Cast another Mold Drifter. That was tough. Tough. So I'm going to be screwed if they have Monarch again, as I always am. And they have the Monarch. Okay, so I guess we plan on just slamming. We're gonna go Faithful. Look for a Preordain. Like if they counter this with a Spellstutter Sprite right now, I think that's fine. It's not great. It's really not great. But it's okay. We still have Last Breaths, so we can attack and then Last Breath something. Preordain. Hydroblast. Bottom, top, Seagate Oracle. So if I attack, they can eat one Mold Drifter, but they'll be down to one fairy. Lots of decisions right now. And they could definitely kill this with a fairy right now, which would be bad. I didn't think about that, but I kind of have to go for it. Waiting. Here, I'll pause. Oh, God. The worst. That was real bad. Really bad. Okay. Yes. Yes, you have all the fairies. Kill that at least. F6. I'm so screwed. So because I played the Seagate Oracle ahead of time, try to flicker. If you have removal spell, I'm dead. God, that was my fault. Okay. Damn. Brutal. No ninja. I don't know if there's a way, like, all they have to do is have any counterspell every single, like, I have to just top deck like a champ. And they have to top deck horrible. They have 5 cards in hand. They're going to be drawing 2 cards a turn. It's impossible. Alright. Literally just counter anything. Sad. Okay, that's one land. Wrecked. Completely wrecked. One. Really? No way. Okay. Hold. Cast. Counterspell. What? Okay. I mean, I don't know why they didn't counterspell the Cryomancer. Doesn't make any sense. They just wanted me to feel good about myself. Oh my god. Oh, that's why. Fair. So I think I made a couple of mistakes that we can learn from. One is not discarding the land, because you're always going to have excess lands and familiars, apparently. And the other one was playing into them potentially having the Spellstar Sprite. I should have just attacked. But I drew lands anyway, so it's over. Alright. Bernardoxa. We're just waiting for him to decide, him or her to decide whether or not to be on the play. Alright, this is a hand that we cannot keep. Again. And keep. Can I get rid of a Ponder and Snap? Unfortunately, they kept 7. Alright, is it Affinity? I wanted to keep the Mold Drifter because it can draw me back into the game. Top. We're gonna go land, cycle for a Plane Spiriting. Right. Could be Mogwarts again, Goblin combo. Could be Rakdos Burn. The Great Furnace kind of indicates it's Rakdos Burn. We definitely don't want more lands. If it is Rakdos Burn, we're just going to evoke the Mold Drifter. If I can say for sure that it's Goblin combo, I'll just play the Sunscape Familiar and pass. Alright, now we'll know. Yep, it is Rakdos Burn. Blam, 17. Epicure. Draw 2, try to get some action going. Alright, that's pretty good. Go Familiar into Seagate Oracle. We're going to take 1 and go to 15, but we definitely need to be finding a Faithful ASAP. Okay, we got a 15. 11 from Galblast. 3 cards in hand. Galblast again. Jeez. Okay. They're out of action, sort of. Sunscape Familiar. Seed Oracle. Take the Familiar. We're definitely close to dead. They just need 2 burn spells. There's 1. And 2. we will not. So in this matchup, I think I do want the last breaths. And maybe a revoke existence, and the negates, and the hydroblasts. Counterspell, no. I don't want the Dawnbringer necessarily. Snaps aren't very good. Maybe the revoke's not necessary. Oh no, the snaps. They do bring in the they just bring the snaps. Hydroblasts. That's not that helpful. 2 negates. Take out 1 ephemerate for negate. 1 snap. They have the anglers. Okay, we would like to play first. Mulligan. We're going to keep and we're going to get rid of the Archaeomancer. And we're going to ponder looking for a Faithful. I think I'm going to keep it anyway. So this could get eaten fast, but we'll just play this one to get familiar and start drawing cards. It blocks here too, which is the thing. Okay. You're gonna bolt it. Okay, that guy's dead. So I don't want the Mold Drifter right now, so I'm gonna cycle for a Ponder, looking for a Faithful. Darn. Once again, I'm going to try to find a Faithful. We're gonna get blasted. Oh god. No, not like this. God. Okay, yield. Getting wrecked. Truly wrecked. Kisses me. So sweet. Plays another land. He's gonna get in for 3 and not attack with the creatures. Man. I'm gonna go to 10. So they probably have enough in hand to kill me, given that they have Galasts. I'm gonna preordain, still looking for Faithful, and we found one. Okay. So now I have to respond to one of their spells with a negate, and then hopefully cast a Mold Drifter, have it resolve. Somehow live from there. 5, they're gonna put me to 8 right now. Nothing? Okay, we'll pause. Okay, I'm gonna, do I negate that? I probably should just negate their spell. They're thinking hard about this faceless looting. Does that mean they don't have anything? I would have countered it, but they already have the 2 2 blood tokens to just keep slapping me. Chainer's Edict? I mean, I guess I negate. I need some life. That's a strange thing to play in this position. Go to 11. Alright, we'll pause again. I guess I can see why they would play it, because they want to attack with the Epicures and not have them die. So, never mind. They go ahead and Gale Blast face. Go to 5. They have 2 cards in hand. Chancery. Black. So I have to play the Chancery, pick up the Plains and F6, and then hope that they can't deal me 3 damage with 3 cards in hand. Oh my. Deadly Dispute. Bummer. Okay. Okay, so what would be the best draw here? Is probably Preordain into Snap into Ephemerate. Ephemerate would be good here. Snap is still good. Not as good. Snap plus Hydroblast would be good. Counter that. Leave myself open for being able to cast a cantrip. And the bolt. Okay, that was easy. See you in the next round. Okay, we're here versus Cycle Storm, and don't feel good about that. We're gonna mulligan. We have Dawnbringer Cleric, which is pretty good. We'll just get rid of a Muldrifter.
Lui non fa sprite in hand, quindi potrebbe effettivamente non essere fate.
We're gonna put back a Muldrifter, like I said. Keep.
Abbiamo pescato la Tranquil Cove. Allora direi che partiamo facendo un preordain, così giochiamo sopra la fata. Se facciamo Tranquil Cove questo turno, il turno dopo possiamo fare pianura e fare doppia Faithful. Possiamo mettere sotto la Bounce Land che entra tappata. Potrei anche fare una Faithful adesso. Tanto così il turno dopo ci
cycle. Alright, so we're just going to cycle for our planes now. Land. I think Ponder, I guess. Ephemerate's pretty sweet here.
Teniamo open di counters per neutralizzare Monarca in caso.
Top. Nope.
Un mana rosso ci ucciderà Oracolo.
I think I'm just gonna Dawnbringer a creature immediately, and then I think I probably want to get rid of the Street Wraith because that's recycling.
La terra.
And then Preordain. Really? Yeah. So based on them having to look for a land here, I definitely want to get rid of the Street Wraith. Pinch them on mana a bit.
Non c'è ninja. Un'altra Faithful.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures in the yard.
Andiamo di Faithful, direi.
5.
Sprite la possiamo neutralizzare.
So they could just songs now and
kill me. Esattamente un Dispel in mano.
They don't have it, so I'm going to attempt to Drifter Ephemerate.
Prossimo turno abbiamo 2, 4, 6 mana.
And then I'm going to Ephemerate the Cleric to get rid of the creature in the yard.
Oppure per Counterspell, oppure Faithful primo Drifter.
Alright, they're just gonna win. Okay.
Tanto importiamo qua il mazzo. Pauper. Okay.
So now we wait and see if they get it. They're reaping for 5. I mean, at least we took away one of their creatures.
Vedo un counter.
We need them to whiff off of this on another reaping or a teachings.
Facciamo una bella deep analysis.
Found a stinger, found a dark ritual. So on my turn, when it gets to my turn, I'm gonna, if it gets to my turn, I will Ephemerate the Dawnbringer, get rid of the stinger.
Se ha Spell Pierce ci può neutralizzare anche deep analysis.
I will totally scoop if it is deterministic, because I don't want to have to sit here and wait.
Sai che possiamo appoggiargli un'altra Faithful?
As we know, the waiting is the hardest part. Teachings, songs.
E ce la concede.
So they
Ok,
have
qua probabilmente non ha
teachings again
trovato
for
nulla di
reaping,
rilevante. E
and
tripla
then they'd have like
Faithful.
5 mana left over, 6, 7
Tripla
mana. They
Faithful è
could
forte.
probably find something else. They just have it, okay. Man, this league is just
Ok, ho sistemato
really failing in
il
the end
link
here.
di
Negates.
il link di
That's all I've got.
Eterab. Dovrebbe essere funzionale adesso.
Maybe some Hydroblasts, get rid of the snaps.
Quindi via Chierico. Io gli snap.
Let's see if we can win. Make land drops, win game, keep land. Familiar would be the best draw here.
Ok, abbiamo due terre, però ci manca il mana bianco, però abbiamo due muri forti col bianco.
Top, I guess.
Devo provare a tenerla.
Land go.
Fondamentalmente è come se fosse una mana 5, fin tanto che non peschiamo il modo per sfruttare queste carte. Vediamo di... Ok, buono.
So what happens if I Dawnbringer
Andiamo a pescare
right
questo
now?
Protein.
Is that good enough? Probably not. Or I can play the Familiar right now, and then Dawnbringer next turn if I don't draw a land.
Prossimo turno andiamo in discard di Ephemerate. O di una terra. Possiamo fare counter spell su una sprite.
I mean, if I did draw a land, sorry. Oh god, another negate, okay. So they're stuck on cyclers that don't have cyclers right now, so eating this would be a really big game.
Sì, non è male in effetti tirare Protein con il male in pool di
ok, Dawnbringer.
Cancri. Penso che sia sensato fare counter spell su questa Ferisir. Di solito conviene sempre neutralizzare la Ferisir se non ha altre fatte in campo. Così o ci spara un counter spell lui sopra, oppure ci lascia risolvere qualcosa di più interessante.
Okay. So they had to burn that just to get their one creature.
Vai avversario, hai un turno per fare le tue giocate. Ok, non c'ha la sprite.
Holding up a Pyroblast.
Rosso.
Looking for a land. Wow, suck. Preordain, looking for a land.
Comunque lo facciamo con questo evoco di Muldrifter, direi.
So they have two cyclers, but 3 creatures. And on my next turn, I can Familiar plus Seagate Oracle and hold 2 counter spells, but I don't get another turn.
In ogni caso, noi abbiamo dalla nostra la repulsion lui una vita, che finisce i counter che non hanno più modo di interagire con la pila sono di statter, è vero? Quindi mettiamo sotto la bounce dell'Ash Barrens e peschiamo un Ash Barrens. Inaspettato proprio. Vediamo se ci arriva il Monarch.
Never didn't have it. Okay, fair enough.
Preordain.
They're gonna cycle. Nope, they're gonna return everything. Interesting. They're gonna play out the Stinger. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Because they can just start killing me.
Ciclare.
Especially if they have Songs of the Damned now, and I'm tapped out. Like if they have Songs of the Damned, I'd probably die. I do have Hydroblast in my deck.
Se passa possiamo evocare Muldrifter e rimettercelo in cima con il Mortuary Mire.
They're passing. Okay. We go Familiar. Hydroblast?
Vediamo se ci arriva una rimozione su questo famiglio. La seconda K. Ecco, questi sono abbastanza noiosi.
Is this a game we might have any opportunity to win?
Da un Bringer Cleric per esiliare la K non sarebbe male.
I guess there is a possibility though.
Ha scelto di non shufflare, il che è molto male.
So they could have 2 interaction spells. I only have none.
The Killer 19, grazie per il follow.
It's just a dark ritual. Yep, not countering that. Not countering it. Probably have another reaping in hand. Okay.
I suoi counter prima o poi finiranno.
Yep. They're just building storm for their reaping.
Non è questo il giorno.
They got a reaping. Sure.
Comunque qua conviene ancora tenersi la Barrens nel caso di pescare. Nel caso dovessimo pescare una cosa.
Ok.
Un pounder più che altro. E poi so che in fondo al mazzo ho 2 terre, quindi non voglio rishufflarle dentro. Ora sarebbe anche il caso di pescare una delle mie Paralysis. Potrei fare per l'Ephemerate qua.
We're gonna play out a Muldrifter.
Voglio utilizzare un'altra carta.
1, 2 reapings gone.
Vabbè, userà un'altra rimozione.
Pick up the planes. Attack.
Sembra un po' uno spreco buttare via Ephemerate qua, però lo faccio solo per fargli utilizzare una rimozione extra. Un'arca.
Cycle.
Quindi non ci farà rimozione su questo famiglio.
Cycle.
Non dico che sia un bene.
Cycle.
Questo è arrivato con un turno di ritardo. Sì, ho sbagliato a fare Facebook qua, però in realtà dovrebbe lasciarla passare.
Bottom. Top. Land.
E dato che devo comunque giocarla.
Seed Oracle.
Ci prendiamo il secondo mana bianco.
Okay, we have 3 spells we can hold now.
Ok.
They have 1 songs in the yard.
Va bene.
2, 3 other rituals. They have reaping the graves, songs, reaping the graves. So there's only 1 reaping left.
Arriva la Scred. Penso che questo 5-2 ci farà 5 danni. Bene.
Hydro.
Io gioco 3 di Paralysis.
Negate.
Si muore sempre così da fate comunque. Vediamo se c'è la sprite sul ponder.
No way. Unreal.
Bene. Conviene uccidergli il 5-2 forse.
Wow. I thought they had it there. At the very end.
Doppia sprite.
Submit. Man, what a weird game.
Quando ti fanno monarca e fanno doppia sprite e tu peschi solo terra, non puoi farci nulla. Inizio. No, quasi tenibile.
Okay. We have land drops.
Abbiamo un sacco di muri. Tra l'altro con 4 Ashbarrens sto giocando.
Cantrips.
4 Ashbarrens, un po' tantine.
I'm gonna grab an island first.
Pronti a perdere da Bolt su Famiglio? Pronti a perdere da counter su Oracolo?
Are they gonna play a turn 2? No.
Bene.
Ponder. Spirit in. We already have Flicker in hand.
Vediamo se non altro.
Can they turn 3 us?
Troppo forte.
3 creatures in the yard.
che schifo di vita.
Land. Ponder. Ok, these are good.
Volevo la terra, però non ha senso tenere questo ponder se poi non ho due carte morte in cima al mazzo.
So we
Triste
have
questa cosa.
hydro and negate.
Siamo morti
So
dalla
on my
combo
turn, if
counter
I live
counter
that long,
monarch.
I will play Sunscape Familiar and then hold up the 2 counters.
Cioè praticamente mi ha sponzato con quel doppio counter spell 2 volte. Perché ho saltato 2 land
6 cards
drop
in
e poi non
hand.
avevo più pezzi in campo e mi ha fatto
7
monarch.
creatures. Oh, 6 creatures.
Non è molto educata come giocare. Abbiamo la nostra combo Archeomante più Ephemerate. Direi che è un keep.
They're probably trying to build up a storm count. Blood Celebrant. 2 cards in hand. They're probably trying to build up a storm count for reaping, yep. Okay. Cycle. That means they probably have Pyro though. Cycle.
Foresta cosa? Ah, Bubbles.
Cycle.
Io ho 3 dignitari di side. Dobbiamo scavare per Dawnbringer Cleric.
Cycle.
Quindi farei un ponder, vediamo cosa troviamo.
Architect's going back.
Allora.
Draws the architects. They could cycle it off the blue. If they wanted.
Per me è uno shuffle.
Yep. Alright, cycle. Cycle.
Bellina questa terra.
Cycle.
Abundant Growth sulla Sparres. Ale Morins, grazie per il follow.
So they would have to have.
Non so se ci arriva una Terra Armor come
di
consuetudine per chi
It looks
gioca
like they have double pyro.
Certo.
You can play Song with double pyro. Like Cabal Ritual with pyro. Okay.
Sai che è un prohibit su una spell a 1 lo proviamo a
Not gonna worry about
fare.
that. Reaping. Okay. Gets back all their street wraiths.
Farei isola anche perché comunque voglio il ciclo a Sparens per bianco se non tiro prohibit.
Cycle. Cycle.
Potevo provare a tenermi il Sunscape Familiar e poi ciclare nell'upkeep, però mi sembrava un po' una giocata bruttina. Anche perché tanto G1 devo pescare con Moonbringer Cleric per cominciare a togliergli gli incantesimi. G2 ho altri 3 dignitari, il Mono Negate. Qualcosa posso farlo di più.
This will be really tough to beat.
Cioè alla fine della fiera tipo Dawnbringer Cleric è forte soltanto per che cioè qua è tipo forte contro Goblin combo.
Probably all of them are pyros.
Mentre in generale è forte perché spacca munizioni.
Ok, we have 2 counterspells.
Secondo me ha senso neutralizzarlo perché gli togliamo il terzo mana e gli impediamo di fare una spell bianca a questo turno. Quello sì che è
kind of dead to double. Ok. That's a problem.
Cicliamo per bianco e direi che poi facciamo preordain per cercarci il Dawnbringer Cleric. Non ha senso fare famiglio qua perché stiamo cercando una carta specifica e se punto a fare il prossimo turno, cioè il prossimo turno non ha troppo senso fare Muldrifter più Ephemerate dopo aver fatto famiglio, cioè ok, tipo simpatico tutto quello che volete.
I can get rid of a reaping.
Non è la cosa risolutiva secondo me. Adesso mi mena per
I can gain 2 life
questo turno, bravo. Doppia Terra l'Armor non si può battere.
Street Wraith. Play the Chancery. Pick it up.
Quindi togliamo le Deep Analysis.
Not looking hot.
Possiamo togliere una Faithful, tanto guadagnare vite contro di lui è abbastanza inutile. Dentro i Negate.
Right now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana.
Perhaps
all the songs will be in the bottom of their deck.
Pare che vada bene. Possiamo
me
tenere gli
again.
snap solo per rimbalzarci
We
Sig e
can
Tora con
flicker
il
the
Moon
Dawnbringer
Drifter.
for life.
Matchup
Okay.
teoricamente negativo pre-side e
Shoot me again.
positivo post-side. La mancanza di carte come coin trap ovviamente possono pesare abbastanza.
Try to counter. What's happening? Okay. Negate.
Iniziamo. Ok, questa mano sarebbe anche sensata se avessimo qualcosa per manipolare o se Snap facesse qualcosa nel matchup. Invece così direi che è un mulligan. Proviamo a tenerla. Andiamo sotto un Ephemerate.
One, two. They have 2 reapings.
Ma direi che facciamo...
If they play the creature that gets the things back, which is dead. Ok.
È vero che non riusciamo a valorizzare al massimo
Right.
il gioco Sage on the Horizon solo di side perché non è necessario per vincere in G1. Se siamo contro Boros Pool o mazzi così, effettivamente è vero che una coin truth o un Sage on the Horizon potrebbe essere utile.
Yeah.
Invece così tutto sommato penso che vada bene uguale.
Cycle.
Tanto alla fine della fiera Denizen come win condition è molto rara.
So I guess if they have Reaping the Graves, okay.
Ok, riusciamo a fare anche un bel ponder il prossimo
That's
che
really
ci permette di utilizzare tutto il mana
Not
pieno.
the matchup you want to see.
Tra l'altro io gioco un solo ponder se non sbaglio.
Played well. They got their hand all set up.
Verde verde, poi questo chiamerà
where does this
bianco.
have advantages?
Gioca
This deck
pianura.
has advantages versus like ground and pound and burn, I think, but not flying burn that has 85 galvanic blasts.
Comunque devo
So
ciclare.
maybe this isn't the right way to go. It was pretty interesting in the previous rounds. I had
C'è un
fun playing it,
Ephemerate,
and
c'è una quarta terra, c'è un Sigit Oracle.
we beat Mogwarts, we beat Izzet Fae, we lost,
direi
and
che
then we just
vogliamo
got
solo la quarta
murdered in
terra.
the last 2.
No, sciappiamo.
Although we did win a game. So thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next video.